It's always been a goal of mine, a dream of mine to be able to participate in USA basketball. I'm excited about the opportunity. It's a blessing from God to just be able to be around such great players, the top players in the world, and just to put on USA shirt, USA jersey, and to potentially represent your countries. I'm happy to be here.
First of all, I just want to say thank you for all of you to be here. Some of us have a relationship that goes back a few years. When you think back to the 2004 Olympics where we finished third in Athens, Greece, it was pretty apparent we had some work to do in terms of bringing back USA basketball. And this was an opportunity for us to really make a major change. We're 88-1 since that time, and it was all great, but it's also yesterday's news. Pop was the guy I wanted to replace Coach K when it was his time, and it's been a seamless transition.
Mike's up! Having Pop as a new coach, he brought a lot of energy into the building. Everybody's really excited to have him here. I know he's excited and also scared to, fill the shoes in that, Coach K has left behind. I think all the guys that came here have really done a good job of, sacrificing these couple of days just to be here and be in the same gym as everybody.
Getting iced up.
Yeah, get a little ice bag over here. How you feeling?
Great. If you're good, I'm good.
If you're good, I'm great.
See those hands?
Woo! Great job, Mario!
There's been a fantastic success for the last 12 years. World Championships and Olympic Games. But it doesn't mean that it's going to continue to follow if we don't do the same thing. It's our job to keep it going. It's not going to just happen. We have to understand that. So we can't have complacency. We have to continue to respect our opponents. And that's what they've done for 12 years.
It gives you a feel as a kid when you learn from your coach. He's still teaching. He's still teaching us the fundamentals and what we need to, just the daily reminders of what we need to do to be successful out there, small things. And as pros, sometimes we forget about that. So it's good to kind of get back to the basics.
I dunked on one of y'all teammates with the left.
This is kind of the evolution of USA basketball and how it ultimately transcends naturally based upon the different personalities that we have over the few years that we're in FIBA play.
Thank you for taking your time. You need to go back to your teams. Good luck to everybody during the season. But understand, this is a level beyond our individual teams. When you guys get here next summer, that's what we're talking about.
Unbelievable experience, man. It's a blessing to be here. USA basketball, one of the most prestigious events. I'm glad to be part of it.
USA Basketball in Vegas. Shout out to everybody who came out. Swag.
Of course, we got swag. USA basketball, the transition going from Coach K to now Pop. So we see Pop out there. He has a brand new player in DeMar DeRozan. Talk about this honeymoon period and things that maybe transpire between the two.
Well, I think the honeymoon period is going to get better and better. And the reason I say that, Ro, is once the emotions subside, you understand that this is still a business and what you gave to Toronto is never going to be forgotten. Now, as you turn the page, you get a chance to be around Pop every day, and he will figure out your skill set to put into what we call the system. We know the Spurs shoot more three-pointers nowadays, but we know DeMar DeRozan is still the mid-range assassin. So I look for him to still play his game, but mixing a few threes. We saw this past year in Toronto, he shot the corner three more. I'm sure Pop will use that as well.
Somebody who we've seen go all over the place in the past year and a half, Isaiah Thomas. We saw him, the run that he had in the postseason. 53 points one game, was mentioned in the MVP conversation. Thought he was going to have the Brinks truck back it up. Now, all of a sudden, the Brinks truck caught a flat tire and he's in Denver.
Yes, it did. And it's amazing because this guy was looking at $100 million in the MVP hunt just 2 years ago in the Eastern Conference Final. Yes, the injury comes along, and now signs a little over a $2 million contract with Denver, but still gets the invitation to be out there at USAB basketball, which I think is huge for his confidence to continue to play the NBA.
No doubt about it. Of course, he visited a lot of different teams, played for a lot of teams, the Lakers, the Cavs, ended up now with Denver. It's going to be interesting to see if he'll have an opportunity to earn that big money again.
Well, I think the biggest thing for him now is being healthy. We know he can score the basketball. We know he's a good team leader. We know all the great things he did in Boston before he left. But if you're not 100%, how can you go out there and be that player we know you can be? So get healthy, go out there and play hard and see what you can help Denver get more victories.
Practice. Everybody getting into the act. Durant fires forth.